Hi guys, DutchKnifeGuy back again for another video, and today it's gonna be a shout out video to friends of mine. Last weekend, no, the weekend before that, I found something, fireball, and yeah, that definitely sparked some good memories to me. So today's gonna be a shout out video, and I will crack open this bottle and take a good shot for my friends, and that well, pretty much that got me hooked on this stuff. Well, hooked. I just found it in the Netherlands. I didn't even know they were selling it. So yeah, that was a great surprise a weekend ago. And so bottoms up. Thank you. So I will get this video started, and yeah, let's shout out some friends. So the first that I want to shout out is Shane, Pennsylvania Shane, on YouTube, and yeah, I think a lot of people that watch my videos knows Pennsylvania Shane, and yeah, I got to meet him for the first time in June when I visited the States, and yeah, we went on a awesome road trip, and yeah, that's a trip that I'll never forget again. I'm sorry for the noise. I am outside at the moment on my balcony, and it's very nice weather today. It's October 31st, but it feels like spring. So yeah. So Pennsylvania Shane, rock on, brother. The second shout out today is gonna go to the Laytons, Winter Roadcraft Chris and Mrs. Layton, Be Kind Outdoors, and the kiddos, and, Buddy Buscraft and Tyra. So yeah, they gave me this first taste of this fireball, and I'll drink one on their health. So for a moment, another good shot. Cheers, guys. When I visited the States, they made me feel so welcome. From the first minute I entered their home, I felt like home, and I'll admit that I have a pretty bad case of homesick, because yeah, you guys really feel like family. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna visit you guys again, and yeah, I hope you will get a lot of snow this year, so Chris can do some plowing, and yeah, that you can visit me in Europe. So that would be awesome, because I would take you guys on a road trip. So thanks again, and yeah, love you guys. Wicked piss us. Third shout out goes out to the Knepper family. Shane's family, and from Maine we went to Pennsylvania, and we took along the Laytons, and we visited the Knapper family, and yeah, so the shout out goes out to Jenny, Aiden, Elliot, and Phelan. And Phelan, she's such a little rock star. Elliot actually came with us from Maine till Pennsylvania. He traveled with Shane to pick me up at the airport, and yeah, we had some days in Maine. And from that, yeah, like I said, we went to Pennsylvania, and we had a couple of days stay there. And yeah, it's I felt like I said, like I felt in Maine, I felt at home in Pennsylvania as well. And we did some awesome things, and well, we had some fireball and some beer, and yeah, just awesome. It again, I'll never forget this trip, and yeah, awesome. I also want to shout out Monica. It's Aiden's girlfriend, and the future Mrs. and Mrs. Of Mr. and Mrs. Knapper. So I was joking around with them. So yeah, thanks, and I'll never forget it. The fourth shout out goes to Daryl and Missy in Michigan, and from Pennsylvania we drove to Michigan to stay with Daryl for 2 days, and man, we had some fun drinking beer and just cooking and just talking, and we really didn't do much but just hang out, and yeah, that was awesome. Roxy, their dog, I love that animal. She's such a beautiful dog, and yeah, I think she loves me as well. So yeah, it's the shout out is for Daryl and Missy. Awesome people, and yeah, like a brother and a sister to me. So I'll definitely visit again, for sure. And yeah, maybe you guys get a chance to visit the Netherlands someday, and yeah, that would definitely be awesome. So thanks, and rock on, bitches. My fifth shout out goes to Eric, Bossy Bummer on YouTube, and yeah, we tried to meet you in the States, and we did, but it was a short meetup. We got some barbecue, great barbecue, and yeah, I wish we had some more time talk to you. But yeah, my whole trip was just 2.5 weeks, and it was far too short. And yeah, that sucks. But yeah, it was what it was. And but I got to see everybody, including you, and yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, I definitely are looking forward to meet you again, and maybe go on a hike or something. And yeah, just talk some more. So. Yeah, so this one was for Eric, the Bush Bummer. And my last shout out for today, and definitely not least, is for Scott, Fatman Tolly, or Mr. Tolly on YouTube. And again, we ran out of time, but we got to meet you to have dinner and together with your wife, and yeah, that was really special that you wanted to drive up to meet us, and yeah, again, some great memories. I'll cherish that for forever, and again, I definitely hope to see you again, and maybe go out and shoot some guns. That definitely would be awesome, because yeah, that's something I really like to do. So yeah, Scott and Mrs. Fat Man Ollie, have a yeah. I hope everything is all right. I hope you have as the beautiful weather I am having right now, because man, I'm sweating my ass off, and that's almost November. So yeah, it's I'm enjoying myself right now. So thank you, and I'll definitely see you again. So I just realized I forgot to do a shout out, and I already made stills ready to put in the video, and I realized I forgot Randy and Dawn, the buzzards, and yeah, we got to meet them at Pennsylvania Shane's place. He drove up to meet us, and yeah, that was special because yeah, he was in a lot of pain. He has back problems, and he still drove up, and the same day he drove down to his home again, and it well, definitely a couple hours drive. So yeah, that was very special. You did that for us, and yeah, I'll never forget that. And yeah, I am hoping to come down to your place someday and meet the whole family, the grandkids and stuff. So yeah, it would be awesome. Thank you for coming to see us, and yeah, that was special. So yeah, I hope everything is okay, and your back isn't yeah, too painful at the moment. At least that I'm wishing that for you. It probably is bad still, but yeah, I hope it will improve. So thank you, Dawn, and Randy. It's awesome. Thank you.